Hey, what's going on, guys? Kitsune TCG here, back with another video, and today I thought I would take a look at an updated Swordsoul deck profile. Now this one is going to incorporate the Zing package, so definitely do have that in this one. I'll probably be making another video where you do a little bit more like a pure Swordsoul deck, but I do like the inclusion of denglong in some builds, so definitely has been something that I've kind of been messing around with, so I figured we just kind of hop into it and go from there. So you do have 3 long one. Obviously it's going to be one of the best cards in the deck, so I want to just max out those, and we're going to do that for Moyi as well. Just 2 Taya. You can definitely keep that at 2. I don't think 3 is necessary, and you definitely don't want to go down to 1 since you do play Pot of Desires. 2 Ecclesia. I don't think you need more than that, and I think 1 doesn't really make sense. 3 Emergence, the 1 Sacred Summit, and the 1 Blackout for your Swordsoul package. You are maxing out still on Ashuna, and same with Vashuda. You just want to have a lot of different worms available to you. And then you are also maxing out on Anhara. Normally you play 2, but obviously if you are playing denglong, you do need that 3rd one just because you need that level 1 tuner. And then this 1 Shrihana. And then just because you do need access to the Adhara, you are playing 2 Vessel. Just a small Zing package, you are running the 1 Bien, the 1 Chi-Win, and the 1 9 Pillars. You do need both of these because they do kind of come up as part of the combo to be able to end on a Herald Light as well. 2 Pot of Desires, and then just some kind of going second things, or just, additional options for you. You've got 3 Ash, 3 Book of Eclipse, and 3 Imperm. And then we'll just hop on over to the extra deck. Alrighty, and hopping on over into the extra deck, you do have the 1 Herald of Arclight. You actually are able to make this pretty consistently, just depending on the hand that you have. You have the 1 denglong, the 1 Yazi, 2 Baxia, 2 Yugioh, the 1 Draco Berserker, the 1 Chi-Win. Obviously this can kind of come up in a few situations where you can lock them out of either light or dark, so definitely still want to keep this in. There are several decks that does kind of affect. The 1 Quixing Yun, the 1 Qingying Baron, and then rounding it out with the 2 Monk and a Shaman. So that's kind of how the deck looks overall. Figured I'd just kind of hop in, show off some test hands real quick as well. Alright guys, so I thought I'd quickly just kind of show off the main combo, and then I'll just show off a test hand as well. You need Adhara plus either Moyi or Taya. Now, you do need access to another worm or Swordsoul card for this combo to work, so I thought I'd just kind of shuffle that up, show that off a little bit at random. So we do have Book of Eclipse, long one, and Ash. So do have access to most of the combo. It would have been nice to have something else for the long one to start with, but just kind of going through here. We do obviously need to bring out the Adhara first, just because we need to make sure we can special summon it. Then from there we can actually go ahead and summon the Moyi. Moyi revealing the long one, we can get a Swordsoul token. From there you can actually just synchro for 5 into denglong. Denglong we can summon out. Now we can go Moyi 1, denglong 2 to add, so we'll be able to get the 9 pillars. Go ahead and shuffle it up, and then we can draw 1 off of Moyi. Emergence, that's not bad. We can actually go ahead with that. That's what we really want to bring out. Yeah, we can just go ahead and go long one, pitching the Emergence, bring out another Swordsoul token to synchro for 10. This way, doing it now just ensures that we can go into Baron, just because we are going to end up having to worm lock us. So we can go and do Baron. Don't forget to burn for 12. From here, we can go ahead and activate the effect of Denglong to send a worm to grave and make it that level. For that, we want to go ahead and send a Shuna. So it does become level 7. It's not really going to matter too much since we are going to keep it on board. Now, since we do have a non-effect monster, we can actually banish the Ashuna. And Ashuna can bring out Shrihana. And then you're just kind of able to do a little bit of your normal Sword Soul combos. So just Synchro for 8. And we can go into Yugioh. Yugioh we can activate. And here you can grab, you can grab a few things if you want some follow-up, but I think in most situations, just being able to grab the Blackout is going to be pretty good. That's going to give us access to like a few things. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get the Shrihana effect with it, but overall having access to 2 Omni Negates, a Monster Negate, Ash, and then double pop is going to be pretty much everything that you need. So we'll be able to set that Blackout. We do have Book of Eclipse in case we need it, and 9 Pillars. And from there, before then we could have, activated at hard, add back the Ashuna, depending on if you wanted to just kind of have something else in hand. Yeah, but overall, the deck is pretty good. Keeping the Denglong on board does prevent them from being able to kaiju it. Now, like I said, there are a lot of instances where you're able to bring out a Herald of Arclight as well. But yeah, let me just go ahead and show off a kind of just completely random hand and, see what the deck can do from there. All right, just kind of finish shuffling of this here. We'll go ahead and draw. So we've got Ash, Moyi, Emergence, Book of Eclipse, and Ecclesia. So, fortunately, you don't have access to the Adhara, but you still can do your kind of normal Sword Soul plays. From here, we can just go ahead and go Emergence to grab a copy of Long One. Would be unfortunate if they do Droll. Unfortunately, that is a card that just exists in the meta currently, but just being able to do that at that point, just so you do have access to it. Obviously, we do need something else here in order to be able to bring it out, or you do have access to the Ecclesia. You could make that your normal summon and use the Moyi as a discard. But we can go Moyi, reveal Long One to get the token. Use the token plus Moyi to go into Yugioh. We can go Yugioh 1, Moyi 2. Moyi's going to get us a Pot of Desires, which could very well get us to that worm that we need. So with that, I think I guess we can go ahead and grab Blackout. Pretty sure that Desire is going to be able to get us to another worm. If not, we can just pitch the Blackout, but from there we can go Desires, pay the cost of 10. And Taya for another Book of Eclipse. So from there, just kind of depends on what you want to value. We already have Ecclesia for follow-up, so getting rid of that Taya I don't think is a big deal. So we can just go ahead and go that. And the token plus Long One. We can bring out Baron. And then we do have Book of Eclipse, Blackout, Baron, Negate plus Chisho, and then Ash, and then follow up Ecclesia. So, I mean, even, just kind of going through a normal combo without access to like the denglong line, I think the deck is still going to be pretty competitive. Obviously, it's not a tier 1 or tier 2 threat, but you can definitely take it to like a regionals, a locals, and I still think see a lot of success with this deck. And I think actually even post ban list, it's probably going to get a little bit better just because I don't think it's on the chopping block for anything. So just bringing that power level down, getting rid of things like Kashtira, I think is going to definitely make this deck a lot better. But yeah, let me know what y'all think below, and I will see y'all next time.